Talking openly about mental health is a crucial part of the healing and recovery process. Having these conversations reminds us that help is available. It ultimately encourages those dealing with severe mental illness or suffering from addiction to reach out for help. In fact, according to the National Council for Behavioral Health, 52% of Americans have attempted to suffer in silence instead of seeing a doctor. The opioid epidemic in particular needs to be discussed more openly. Knowing the dangers, signs, and symptoms of opioid misuse can save someone's life. Talk with your loved ones openly and remove the stigma of addiction. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a biological reaction that can happen to anyone, with or without their knowledge. The number of deaths and hospitalizations from opioids is constantly growing. Throughout the past few years, death rates have ramped up to over 40,000 a year across the U.S. Overdose is now the leading cause of accidental deaths in the U.S., largely due to the opioid epidemic. From 2013 to 2019, deaths from opioid overdose have increased approximately 13 times over. The seriousness of the opioid epidemic is demonstrated within these statistics. By not openly discussing the harmful effects of opioid misuse, the epidemic by numbers constantly gets worse. Over 70,000 died from drug overdose in 2019. 10.1 million have misused prescription opioids in the past year, with 1.6 million having had an opioid use disorder in the past year. 2 million used methamphetamine in the past year, and 745,000 used heroin in the past year. 50,000 used heroin, and 1.6 million misused prescription pain relievers for the first time. Over 14,000 deaths attributed to overdosing on heroin, and over 48,000 deaths attributed to overdosing on synthetic opioids other than methadone. A good resource for openly speaking about mental health is with the National Alliance of Mental Illness. They have locations nationwide and have many resources to speak with experts. Remember that you will feel a great sense of relief after talking with someone. You're not alone, and bottling up any feelings could result in a larger problem.